Wisconsin, you're never too far from a farm. Agriculture is one of the things we do best, and agricultural tourism is taking off all across the state. Come along as we find all kinds of fun on the farm today on Discover Wisconsin.
Hello and welcome to Discover Wisconsin.
This is an anthem for those who look for more and never say they've seen it all. Windows down, let's take a ride. The great land's great tonight.
This episode of Discover Wisconsin is brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. When it comes to agricultural tourism, Wisconsin's got you covered. Apple orchards? Check. Wineries? Definitely. Adorable baby animals? Absolutely. So the DW crew headed out to 4 different parts of the state for some agricultural adventures. First stop, Marie and her daughter Hallie explored Glacier Rock Farms in Ixonia.
We're very hands-on. We have a lot of animals that are very accustomed to being handled by children of all ages. You can milk a dairy cow by hand. We have hay rides and pony rides, both for adults and kids. A little critter area where you can hold rabbits, chinchillas, guinea pigs, little baby chicks. And then you can actually go into a larger chicken pen and catch a full-grown chicken. It's definitely a priority to teach people about the farm life and animals. One of the best things about agricultural tourism is it gives kids an opportunity to learn while they're having fun. And here at Glacier Rock Farms, they can actually learn on a 100-acre outdoor classroom.
So what should we do first?
Milk a cow.
All right, let's do it. I think we're in the right place.
Oh, hey guys, welcome to Dairy Barn.
Hello.
Did you come to milk a cow?
We sure did.
Awesome. Well, come on back here, honey, and I'll show you how to milk a cow. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend we're a baby cow. So we're gonna go ahead and tug on her a couple times. Tug and let go. Tug and let go. All right, so you wanna try it with me? All right, tug it, don't be afraid. Tug and let go, you go.
Oh, now I see. You just go up here, then you run your fingers down.
There you go. There you go.
Milk.
Nice job.
Like a pro, Hallie.
It's pretty soft.
Yeah.
What I really love about Glacier Rock Farm is that you can come here and get hands-on experience with the animals. We live in the city, so our kids don't get to see exactly where their food's coming from.
So next time you have your bowl of ice cream, you can remember Daddy.
I've been to farms before with my kids, but Glacier Rock Farms is special because they really want you to learn about the animal and they give you every opportunity to get right in there with them. They have a wide variety of animals, from the turkeys, chickens, llamas.
I wasn't playing with the animals at all. I really liked playing with them. There was a white goat with horns. I walked up to it, I gave some food, then
Oh my God. It ate the bag, right? Yeah. They also have other unique activities like their train ride, which was pretty cool when we went on the train ride. And a Native American exhibit where we can learn about the Native American culture and how they met with the French fur traders.
my favorite part was everything. It was so cool. I can't believe it.
Stay tuned because there are more farm adventures to come.
We're back, exploring all the ways to have fun on Wisconsin's farms, right here on Discover Wisconsin. Agricultural tourism in Wisconsin comes in many different forms, and one of the fastest growing trends right now, farm weddings.
Badger Farms is located just southeast of Madison. Really easy drive from Madison, really easy drive from Milwaukee, even an easy drive from Chicago. And it's the sort of venue that you can really tailor to your own experience.
We didn't want anything too formal, and this was perfect. It was ideal, and ultimately it turned out great.
Being able to come in a day before and get everything setup was a lifesaver. I mean, took a lot of stress off of us, and we were able to come in at like 8, 9 in the morning, get everything done by like 1 in the afternoon where we could enjoy ourselves before the rehearsal dinner. And then Dave and Betsy provided us with a lot of decorations, and everything looks lovely.
We made a good choice.
Yes, we did.
When we decided to get married, we were looking for something that was unique and wanted to get married in Wisconsin. So I think that there's a lot of different options for barns in Wisconsin, but I really liked Badger Farms because you can pick and choose your decorations, and then like the catering was your choice too. Did a couple of other farms, but chose not to go with them because it felt like a factory wedding, you know? They tried to shove as many weddings as they possibly could into one weekend, and we really liked this place.
I think the resources to be able to tap into it are great, because then the bride and groom don't have to worry about bringing it all. So, I mean, I think the venue's awesome.
So I've been to a few barn weddings in my day, but I've never been to Badger Farms. The boys were just shooting clay pigeons over here. Right now, they're tossing some bags. It's a laid-back, family-style atmosphere, and I'm excited for the celebration, the ceremony, and the food. What a celebration here at Badger Farms. The bride looked beautiful, the venue looks beautiful, the guests are making their way outside, now they're taking photographs under this beautiful summer light. So you opened Badger Farms back in 2003, and you, as far as being a host and proprietor of this, you kind of set the tone, because you're a pretty chilled out, easygoing guy here, from what I've learned. We try.
We want to make sure that the customer is really comfortable. Starts with heating and air conditioning. We have projectors in both rooms. We also have a really good sound system. The DJs love it. It's all meant to be as comfortable and easy as pie to use the place, is what we're trying to do.
Well, we're partying the night away here at Badger Farms. We're having a good time. I hope you had a good time. I'm ready to dance. Woo!
Head to discoverwisconsin.com to learn more about weddings and other events at Badger Farms. Coming up, discover another magical wedding venue in the northwest corner of the state. And later, Eric goes pumpkin chucking. Check it out. Don't go away.
Our agricultural adventure continues right here on Discover Wisconsin. It's no secret that Wisconsin is home to countless beautiful farmsteads that are a perfect setting for any bride and groom's big day. But for northwestern Wisconsin's ultimate country fairy tale wedding destination, look no further than the Enchanted Barn in Barron County.
Barron County is one of those raw, pristine counties that really represents what Wisconsin is. For weddings, there's a lot of places that, a couple can choose that have become very popular. But to come to a place that's very unfounded and raw, it can become a neutral palette. And that's what we've really tried to do with the Enchanted Barn, is to create a neutral palette that personality is their paint and they can splash it on the canvas.
Wisconsin Bride Magazine has voted the Enchanted Barn the #1 outdoor reception site, and it's also been recognized as one of the top rustic venues in the country by Martha Stewart Weddings.
We have couples that come from all over the nation, as well as international couples. We've had couples from England, a couple recently from Samoa, there was a couple from Dubai. My goal in starting the Enchanted Barn was to create an incredible place for weddings that was very unique and had a mix of rustic and elegance, something that the couples could call their own, and to just have a good, relaxing, memorable time that their guests could say it was the best wedding ever.
For those looking for a different definition of rustic, don't miss the Hungry Hollow Steam Engine Days in June or the Moon Lake Threshing Bee in August, where you can learn about antique machinery and dive into the history of farming in Wisconsin.
Threshing is separating the grain from the straw. They go from one farm to another thrashing, and one person owned the rig with a steam engine or the tractor, and that's how they got their work done. There's a lot of people that grew up around this equipment that like to see it run again. People are happy that we keep these things going, that they're not just sitting in a museum someplace. They can actually see them working.
I've been around steam engines since I was a real little kid. My grandpa and his dad grew up around steam, and I've kind of been taking it over since they're gone. We only run them a couple times a year, so it does get somewhat emotional. You know, I miss my grandpa, but I thank him for everything he taught me and how to run them and be around them.
Barron County is truly the place to go to experience Wisconsin's rural history. You'll feel like you've taken a step back in time when you visit the Pioneer Village Museum.
It's like two museums in one. We have the village with all of the 1880s style buildings, and then we have all of our display buildings. We've got people in costumes and they're demonstrating old-time skills, and it just comes alive for the especially the children that are here visiting and hearing these stories, but everybody's enjoying it, and I think it changes the way you view the world.
We have in excess of 40 buildings here at this museum. Many of them are absolutely vintage and authentic to our area. We've restored them, and that's an ongoing thing. Restoration of the buildings, if we don't restore them and keep them in good shape, we're going to lose them. And we never want to lose our heritage here in Barron County.
It's not all fun and games here at the farms and historic sites. There's crops to be grown, animals to be fed, and pumpkins to be chucked.
We're here at Mommsen's Pumpkin Patch and Apple Orchard, and we've been open since 1992. I think today a lot of people don't have a chance to get out to the farm like they used to. You know, people are looking for that experience, and coming out to the pumpkin patch isn't just, you know, picking out your pumpkin, that it's a chance to learn and to interact with your family and just get outside and enjoy some of those things that you don't often have a chance to.
I've been to a lot of pumpkin farms, but Mommsen's is special because there's so much here, not only with pumpkins, but other things to do. When I got here, they put me to work. We hit the kitchen, and I learned how to make caramel apples.
So to start, you're gonna take a stick and put it in our little sticker. And
in our sticker?
In our little apple sticker. You're gonna pound down and then just give it a little tap to make sure that the stick is stuck in really well.
Okay.
Okay, so then we come over to the caramel. And nice and juicy, kind of stir it up. And then you're gonna dip it in till it touches the stick. Take it out.
Ooh.
And then you gotta twirl. Yes, it's hot.
That's a lot of caramel.
It is a lot of caramel. And there's your apple.
Nice.
You gonna give it a try?
I think I got this.
All right, we'll see you later.
All right. It actually never occurred to me how much work goes into running a place like this. I mean, you've got so much to keep track of. They grow their own apples. They have a straw house where you can pet kittens and bunnies. They do hay rides. They have a spooky forest, a corn maze. I'd have to say my favorite part of the day was the pumpkin chucking. Swinging the axe like Paul Bunyan, nail that rope, and that thing just goes flying. It went, well, further than any golf swing of mine. Let me put it that way. Head to discoverwisconsin.com to download a free itinerary filled with suggestions that will help you plan your Wisconsin agriculture adventure. Coming up, Mariah puts her cooking skills to the test. Stay with us.
We're wrapping up our agritourism adventure right here on Discover Wisconsin.
I think one thing people don't always realize is that experiencing ag tourism doesn't necessarily mean you are visiting a farm. Sometimes you can actually have a pretty urban experience and still kind of take in what agriculture is all about here in Wisconsin. That's part of what I really love about the Cannery Public Market in downtown Green Bay.
The Cannery Public Market is a farm-to-fork restaurant. So what that means is the chef and the team here focuses on using ingredients that are locally sourced. A lot of what they make here comes straight from Pagos Ponderosa, which is in Kewanee, about 30 miles from Green Bay. So that is about as fresh as it gets.
John Pagel had this vision that the cannery would be a farm-to-fork restaurant that would provide the community with a nutritious, sustainable, local product. It's very important that our employees understand the connection between the farm-to-table concept. So every new employee gets the opportunity to go out to Pagel's Ponderosa and tour the farm and see how the cattle are raised and the cheese is made and the process that happens before it comes here to the restaurant. At the cannery, we strive for a wholesome product that we're able to deliver to our customers. You could just feel the passion that is put into every product here that's delivered to our customers.
You're going to walk into the Cannery Public Market, and the ambiance there is just really something special. It's so gorgeous. A huge majority of the actual decor there, the wood paneling, the light fixtures, is all recycled material from the farm at Pagel's Ponderosa. Another unique component about the cannery is they have the dining area, of course, but when you walk in, you're going to see an actual market. So they have fresh milk, they have cheese, of course, and a lot of other kind of meats and different Wisconsin products available for purchase.
Our family, the Pagel family, felt it was important to bring the farm to the city. At the farm, we make cheese every week, and so you can have fresh cheese products here. Both in our market and in the restaurant, we like to serve our limousine beef because we wanted to have something that would be a little more unique than just a regular beef or an Angus. There are a lot of other local products that are here from the local community. If you want to take it home to make it, or if you want to have it here, you can have it either way. We believe it's important that people understand where their food comes from. So we grow the fruit on the farm, we bring it to the cannery, and we believe it's important that our consumers can connect the dots and understand what it's all about.
Chef Joseph, what are we making today?
Well, today we're gonna do our version of a steak Diane.
And I'm here to be your assistant, so
Marvelous.
Put me to work. What are we doing?
All right, first we'll move the steak over.
Okay, I can handle that.
And we'll season it up. So we're gonna go a little bit of salt.
Nice.
A little bit of pepper.
Perfect.
We'll let it rest just for a second. We'll put some oil in our pans, make sure we're heating up. While we're waiting for our pan to heat up, we'll move over with our Hen of the Woods mushrooms, and we'll get these going on the grill right away.
Working with Chef Joe is actually a really illuminating experience because the amount of effort they put into every meal, from how it looks on the plate to the exact kind of seasoning, the amount of detail that they're putting into their dishes is really mind-blowing. The flames got pretty intense there, but I think we made a pretty good dish. That, chef, is a work of art.
Well, we definitely try. So let's hope the people out in the dining room enjoy as much as we have fun making it.
Let's see if they like it. I'm gonna tell someone out there that I did all this by myself. This is definitely one of my favorite parts about Wisconsin's ag tourism scene, the comfort foods straight from the farm. Whether you want to milk a cow or dance the night away at a barn wedding or check out a farm-to-fork restaurant like this one, you have to get out and explore Wisconsin's ag tourism scene. I'm Mariah Haberman. See you next week. Enjoy, guys.
This episode of Discover Wisconsin is brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong.